very, very strongly. There are times I pray for people. I know that, the Lord has put that burden in my heart to pray for them, but I don't know what I should be praying for them. I just pray in the Spirit for them. So there was this missionary who was out in the field, and this brother was praying, and God ministered to him to pray for that missionary. And so he began to pray, but he was praying, in the Spirit for that person. So, all those things happened. It just seemed as though it was a normal passing. So one day the missionary came to pay that brother a visit. And the missionary began to tell him of a deep trouble, something, a problem that, she was in and couldn't find a way out. But she was like, all of a sudden, God just made a way. And everything went. And when she told him the particular period that thing happened, it coincided with when the Lord impressed in his heart to really pray for her. So he just it was like God just brought those memories back. And that's why testimonies are also very important, so that we get to know that God is leading us. Paul said something. He said, Paul was not a sailor or anything. He told the captain of the ship, he said, I perceive that this voyage is going to be a dangerous one. And they said, shut up. You're even a prisoner. You don't even have any right to talk here. But at the end of the day, those people knew that this perception was actually not just, it was a perception that actually came from interacting with the Spirit of God. So as children of God, let's make sure that we're able to perceive from God when we need to pray for someone else. And God is going to work out everything perfectly in the other person's life for his glory.
Amen. I think I had an experience once. It was in, 2012 or 2013. And I was driving, I think 2012. I was driving from work in Bryanston, going on N1 to go to the East Rand. And like the Spirit of God just said, you have to pull off and pray for this sister. And she was in Mozambique. And I pulled off and I was praying for her. I was really praying. Then she phoned me. It was like 2 days after. And then she was explaining a particular problem. On that day, she was in hospital with her father. And he was seriously sick. And she was telling me, by the grace of God, he was healed. I said, thank Master Jesus. So but sometimes those are experiences I can remember. But there are many other times that sometimes the Spirit of God says, pray for this person, and you just go. But it was that